All right, we back at it again. Think I solved the problems, having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it was cracking, y'all. Goose up, you know what I'm saying? Let's chop it up about some things. You know, I know the number one thing in the news that people have been talking about is Cowboy taking the stand in the Eric Holder trial for killing Nipsey. You know, and y'all already know. Guess who's right there in the middle, right there in the mix. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's far from 100, but he's a whack individual. But he is on some points though. You know what I'm saying? I can't disagree with him too much on everything. You know, and this one I can't really disagree with him. But once again, what the fuck you in that business for? So tough. You know? Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I'm smacking on this sandwich. Good ass sandwich. But I'm like this. Anybody that agrees and doesn't have a problem with Cowboy taking a stand, now they said, now I'm gonna have to go take a look at it myself. But they said that he didn't say anything about the shooting itself. He was just talking about the conversation between Nip and Eric. Um, but regardless, you took the stand to help the prosecution in convicting this dude. Okay. So this is my question for those that don't see anything wrong with that. Did you see anything wrong with Ti taking the stand? Now, regardless of, let's forget about what was said. We're just concentrating on him taking the stand. Did you have a problem with that, or was you cool with that too? Because there ain't no difference in the long run in the overall picture. You know, scenarios is different, situations is different, but what happened is pretty much the same in the sense of the guy who killed Ti's folks. He took the stand to help the prosecution put away the individual that killed his folks. In the same way, you take Cowboy taking a stand to help the prosecution to put away the person that killed Nip. So I'm just curious because in this culture, If you take the stand for the prosecution, and in this case, think about this, y'all. And this is something that I've been thinking about since that day, going all the way up until now. So, Homeboy is supposed to be from the '60s. Apparently, he got put off, or I don't know if he was still part of. I don't, those type of details is kind of sketchy, but that ain't none of my business to even be, speaking on. That's '60s business on whether or not he is or not. Um, but the fact is, he's been under that '60s card. So you have that, excuse me, and then you have Nip, right? And you have Cowboy. My thing is this: this involves the '60s. It happened in the '60s. So why is there even a trial to begin with? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is this trial even still happening? Because I for sure that day, I to if you would have asked me, I would have told you that day that dude ain't getting out of this one alive. Somehow he was able to duck and dodge and stay up under the cut. You know, um, and I think maybe somebody could put up in the comments. Um, do they have him in PC? I mean, I'm kind of just thinking off the top of my head. I would think so, because if you put him in in the general population, you know, it really ain't no point in having a trial. So I think I remember hearing, but you know, a lot of time in between time has passed. So, but yeah, but I look up the other day and I'm like, okay, I see it, but I'm not really paying attention to it. Cause I'm like, okay, whatever. He took the stand, whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, because like I said, in my eyes, this is '60s business. But they done made it public. Everything's out there in the open. So you know, um, and just up under the Crip card as a whole. You know what I'm saying? It's like I for sure thought, you know, maybe that's just me being naive to the fact of times is different now. But usually something like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit like that is usually handled, you know what I'm saying, right there in the set. Or if they live somewhere else, y'all know the rest of the story. So, but what y'all think? What y'all think about that? You know, do y'all agree or do y'all not agree? You know what I'm saying? What y'all thoughts on that? You know, Cause I for sure ain't gonna do that. Especially if it's happening amongst, you know what I'm saying, one of us. You know what I'm saying? If if somebody from the set got me, well, you know what I'm saying? I expect that shit to be handled accordingly. Not waiting for the police to come and pick the dude up and have a whole trial and shit like that. Yeah, that shit crazy. But let me see if anybody come up in here. If nobody come up in here, I'm gonna end this live. You know, like I said, this is, you know, last minute. You know, I just want to talk about some things, even though I'm tired as hell. But it's all good. You know, it's dope coming on here. You know what I'm saying? And chopping it up with the people. You know, I know one thing. This fucking heat. Whew, this shit talking about a drainer. You know, not only, you know, I don't have to work outside, but when I do have to go outside, mm, that should be feeling like it's zapping everything that I have. And I don't mind the hot weather, but it's like certain hot weather is just like, you know, when it's like that real muggy shit, you know, and the weather is like real dry, you know what I'm saying? And stale. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of like sticks onto you. You know, it was so hot yesterday. I was outside and I'm just sitting down and I'm talking on the phone and I'm sitting there sweating for no reason. I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm sweating. I'm like, damn, it's fucking hot out here. I miss the Bay weather. I miss being in the Bay Area. Cause right now, was it 12:25 my time? Oh yeah, that breeze is definitely kicking in right about now. Nah, as a matter of fact, it would have kicked in a couple hours ago. You know, about around 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, that should be, man. Only cold part about it is the next morning, get up, shoot. As a matter of fact, before you even wake up, you feel the heat pressing on your body, and then you get up and everything, and you know, yeah, that should be. They say it's going to this is going to be the hottest summer ever, and not just out here, but like you know what I'm saying, in the majority part of the United States, they say it's going to be blazing hot this summer. You know, I'm just hoping for you know because we're going to have fires out here. I just hope it's not like how it was. What was that? That was like 2000 and that was like 2017. I want to say it was when we had hella fires out here, and literally, you know what I'm saying, we was covered in smoke. Like as soon as you walk, like they told us, do not open up your windows. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even open up our windows. You know what I'm saying? It was that bad. You know, as soon as you went outside, if you went outside to go smoke, you know what I'm saying? You got all that. Yeah, you taking all that in. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy as fuck. Yeah, I want to say that was like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Yeah, that shit was crazy as fuck. I'm like, we're literally sitting. Smoke is literally sitting on us. You know, you go outside. You know what I'm saying? If you have to go outside to leave or something, And you go inside, you literally can see the ash on your clothes, on your body. You know what I'm saying? It was looking like an Armageddon out here. It was it was looking like it was a real war zone out here because it was just ugly. It was hella smoky and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if if they wanted to take us out, shit, that was the perfect time to do it. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to just throw something in the air, that was the perfect time to do it. But instead, we just took in a whole lot of smoke. Well, look like everybody out for the night, so we'll go ahead and end this live. Like I said, this last minute things. Just wanted to come on here, chop it up for a little bit. But we'll be back at it probably tomorrow, or we'll see. It's Thursday, so yeah. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow, sometime this weekend. Shoot, I'm gonna holler at Jimbo. You know what I'm saying? Cause shoot, Jimbo really, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the Friday lives. You know what I'm saying? The Friday lives be lit. Oh shit. Oh, we got Thomas in the building. Oh shit, you in the building? Shoot, I was only gonna end it because I didn't see anybody coming in. But you know what I'm saying? If people coming in, I'll keep the live going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just kicking back. Just got done eating, about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? It was either kick back, roll up, jump on YouTube anyways, and just watch YouTube videos, or shit, fuck it, go live, chop it up. But what's good with you, Thomas? Yeah, I was just talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I was just talking about this damn heat. This damn heat is raining, your boy. Oh, out there on grind mode. Oh man, hey, you know what's crazy? You know, like the South is known for the humidity, right? But what's crazy is, you know what I'm saying, we've been getting that humidity too. It'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like we'll get the overcast, and you know what I'm talking about, Thomas. We'll we'll get the overcast, and it look like it's gonna start raining, but you go outside and you can't. It's not a air you can breathe in your body. You be trying to find air. Let's see, the little Bill storms made that shit go up crazy today. Man, yeah, they talking about this shit gonna be going until like Monday. But I'm like, well, shit, July is right around the corner. You know, that's where the heat really gets turned up. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was tripping one day, right? So I came outside. It was cloudy. Now, keep in mind, it had just rained maybe a couple of days ago or whatever, right? So, and they said that we was possibly going to be having like thunderstorms and shit like that. So, and this was like a couple of days later. So I go outside, but I put my coat on because I'm like, okay, it's cloudy, it's probably cold outside and stuff like that, right? So I put my coat on and I go outside. I turn right back around They go right back inside. And I was like, what happened to the Kool-Aid? Because that humidity had kicked in and it was just like I could not breathe. It was I was like, wait, hold up. Why are we having this out here? Ain't this supposed to be out there in the south? They the ones with the humidity. You know, we supposed to just get the sunshine and that's that. You know what I'm saying? But should we getting all the other elements? But I'll be having my AC on though. Hell, fuck that. Because if I, you know what I'm saying, if I gotta go out for like anything, shit, I make sure I turn that AC on. So when I come back in, I ain't gotta wait for it to come on. It's already on. Man, you already know Cali spoiled a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy is we used to have hella rain out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, more north than south, but nonetheless, we used to have hella rain out here. I'm like, what the fuck happened to the goddamn rain? Like, we need some of that shit like right now. Not now, but right now, because the fires are already kicking in. You know, shoot, this is only June. Man, I told me that too. Yeah, you know that shit. Say, Tom said that is used to rain way more when she was young. Man, big facts. Yeah, cause like I remember, man, shit. I remember as a kid, man, it'd be hella floods and shit out here. It'd be hella flooded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I didn't mind it because that was like a free day out of school. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't snowing, so you know what I'm saying. The floods was our snow. Although we did get some snow in a Fairfield one time. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was hella dope. See, she's from out here. She grew up in Fontana out here. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Dang, I ain't been to Fontana in hella years. Hey, you know what's crazy, Thomas? I done damn near been to almost every part of California except for Diego. Yeah, the sowers out here are not made for heavy rain at all. Man, they went in because like our sewers was like clogged up, backed up, just horrible. So what they did was they went in there and they cleaned the sewers, and then they started to add other sewers, so it was more ways for the water to go. You know, but of course that only worked in certain places because in some places out there, you know, like the town next to us, Sussum, that motherfucker get flooded. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a old Sussum. They got an apartment complex. It's called the Maze, right? It's right there in the hood, right there in the parking lot. You know, it kind of dips down, but they got a draining sewage, right? So you would think when it rains, it would just automatically go. No, it don't go in there. It literally floods the entire parking lot. and that'll be the most flooded area in the entire complex. This is some weird shit. Come outside, stepping in water. Man, that shit was crazy. I'm like, well, how the fuck they got a whole sewage, a whole draining sewage, sewage, and it's still flooding. I'm like, shoot, there's something else going on because that don't make no sense. I remember, right? Exactly. That's exactly what it was like. That's how much water it was. That's how much water. Man, I remember I drove over there one time. I went to go kick it with the folks, and I literally. Now keep in mind, it wasn't raining at that particular time, but it was still cloudy. So it was during winter. So I drive over there, and I'm thinking that all the water is gone. And I go to turn into the parking lot, and all I hear is, you know, when you drive through water, you start hearing that sound. I said, oh shit! I hit reverse. I would have parked in the other parking lot on the other side. I said, damn, nah. Hey, I ain't about to, be backstroking to the door. you know, Get that. Now it get bad like that here in Sac too. It be man, it be flooded. Shoot, just in my complex, like as soon as I walk out the door, it'd be a whole puddle right there on the side. I'd be like, damn. I miss those Midwest thunderstorms though. Hey, I heard about those. I heard about those. You know, although the thunderstorms out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, they be hitting, but they don't be hitting like other people's thunderstorms. My wife used to think we were gonna die just in regular storms. man, man. Nah, man, trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, I think it might be just a female thing because a lot of females I know, every time we get the thunder and storming, they be getting spooked. I be like, man, it's gonna be okay. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? I can see it if the house wasn't sturdy. You know what I'm saying? And the lightning came and struck through the house and was gonna strike one of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if that's gonna happen, okay, you got a reason to be concerned. But that's not about to happen, so you ain't got no reason to be concerned. See, thunder rattling, windows and pictures. Yeah, exactly. She always used to be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure we're okay?" yeah, everything gonna be just fine. You know. See, I can sleep through that stuff. I'd be knocked out. I like the I like the thunder. It's kind of like gives you that relaxing feeling. I'd be knocked out. Bro, for real, that shit was my lullaby. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I'd be like this. Would you much rather hear hear thunder? Um, hear hear the thunder, or would you much rather hear ambulances and gunshots and shit? I think I'll go with thunder. I'll go with the lightning. I'll take all that over being woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning because the ambulance is smashing down the street with the police. Yeah, we used to get heat lightning in the summertime out there too. No storm or rain, just lightning that goes across the sky. Oh wow, yeah. Hey, I've seen that before. Hey, it's a good show. I say that much. It's a good show because man, that that lightning be. I'll be like, woo. Yeah, that shit on mushrooms looks like. Oh man, you ain't never lied. Hey, mushrooms be looking kind of weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that be uh uh growing in grass and stuff. But they is good to do though. Well, not those ones, but the mother mushrooms. So hey Thomas, you see that shit about Cowboy? Cause I let's see, yeah, I seen some of it. All right, so what do you think about him taking the stand? Because I had started the live off with that, you know, because I've been seeing a lot of different people speak on it, and and the first person and the first person I kept thinking about was Ti. He talking about old dude snitching in court. Yeah, Thundercat. I've seen people in different comments saying he did the right thing, and of course other folks coming from that lifestyle, coming from that culture, you know you already know what it is on that. But yeah, I was thinking about Ti. You know what I'm saying, and then I was thinking about all the people that are like saying that he's right in what he did. Well, did you think it was right when Ti, you know what I'm saying, took the stand? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have mixed feelings because I don't like the cops. I mean, and my thing was this, or my thing is this: everybody involved is affiliated or used to be affiliated in Eric Holder's case. I'm still kind of sketchy on that. I don't know if he got put. On one hand, I was hearing he got put off. Then I was hearing he didn't get put off. Then I was hearing he got put off again for some shit. So I don't know what the actual truth on that detail is. All I know is he was rolling with the 60s. Um, so you got all this happening, and it happened in a set. So I'm like, you did you really need to take the stand? Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, how would the truth be known and his family get peace without anyone speaking? Well, I mean, the thing about that is, I think the family's at peace because everybody knows who did it. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, everybody involved is a gang member. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, outside of Lauren London and and the kids, but think about that. Everybody involved is a gang member. Everybody that was there is a gang member. I never heard he was put off. I just heard rumors of him being extorted by his own. Yeah, I did hear that too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not quite sure on that detail, but I mean that's pretty much a moot point, you know, because regardless if he was or wasn't, he still pulled up to the set. He still confronted Nip. So regardless if he was or wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But things like that do matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just in the context of the story, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that everything is accurate in when speaking on things, you know? Yeah, everyone else is supposed to be street. Man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, if you just a civilian, okay, cool. Handle your business. But when you in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And furthermore, why is Cowboy saying anything anyways? You know what I'm saying? Why are you saying and then you talking about homeboy that ran away? Where was you at? And not only that, but you had, man, come on now. Come on now. There was a whole gun sitting inside the store from Cowboy's story. And why didn't you go get it? Or better yet, where was you at when the whole thing was going down? You should, and you was right there in the store. How come how come you didn't come out? How come you wasn't right there? You know what I'm saying? You the big homie. You older than both cats. You the big homie. You know what I'm saying? You seen that there was some conflict going on. How come you didn't take your ass out there, you know what I'm saying, and try to handle that shit as the big homie? You know what I'm saying? And you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know, now had he said, no, we didn't have a gun, or no, I didn't have a gun, or whatever the case may be, you know, on that particular day at that particular time. um, okay, you didn't have one. All right, cool. But the fact that you said that there was one in the vicinity, and the thing that I brought up, you know what I'm saying, before is, how come nobody had a gun on them at that time? Why was it so easy for Cuz to sit there and pull his shit out and bust Nip, you know what I'm saying? Busted at him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Went took a couple steps forward, went back just to make sure he was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody, like, come on now, some I don't care what happens at this trial. I don't care. I mean, I pretty much know what the outcome is gonna be. But at the end of the day, that whole scene just looked absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely crazy. Uh, Tell said, yeah, he was really clowning that dude like he was a track star and never looked back, laughing my ass off. Yeah, he should have been a mirror, and maybe it would have had went down that way. Yeah, that part is weird. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking shit about nobody. I'm not talking down to nobody. I'm just a I'm just another loke from Northern California that want to know what happened that day, like a whole lot of other people want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit didn't look right. How you right in the come on, Thomas? How you right there in the middle of the hood? You know what I'm saying? And niggas is out and everything. Like, come on now. Like, niggas was just a little bit too comfortable that day. As Thomas said, you know they have more heat around, but nobody. You come. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We're not talking about individuals that were no longer active members. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they businessmen, but they still Cowboy admits Cowboy says that he's still an active member. He still says he's an active member. Okay, cool, whatever. If you active member, then as an active member, you supposed to keep that thing on you at all times. Now, unless something changed along the way and I missed out, you know what I'm saying? But I know that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Just from the look and seeing all these youngsters out here going on live, pulling out their guns. So that's just confirmation right there that active members still carry their shit on them 24/7. So what happened that day? That's the $1 million question. What happened that day? And the sad thing about it is the only person who can't answer that is Cowboy. You know, he he talk about dude ran away. Shit, nigga, you never came out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tried to help, but yet he's their hero after the fact. Hey, you took the words right out of my mouth, Thomas. You took the words right out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? They up here praising cuz like, you know what I'm saying? They put him on the pedestal. All this. You know what I'm saying? Long live Nippin. You know what I'm saying? Nobody better not fuck with Nippin. You know what I'm saying? Nobody better not fuck with his mural and all this. Well, where was all that energy that day when, you know what I'm saying, the shit went down? Shit, inquiring minds want to know because motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We got stupid people in the world, but everybody ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that's not blinded to the fact that there was there was niggas that was outside in the daytime in a known gang area and nobody had their thing on them. Nobody busted back. Like seriously, nobody busted back. One motherfucker had a gun and nobody busted back. You can't convince me that none of them fools had heat. Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all we saying. Make it make sense. Cause this shit don't make no damn sense. This shit don't make no damn sense at all. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. You know, cause it's absolutely crazy to to sit here and think that on that day, these motherfuckers, or not these motherfuckers, but these guys allowed for Nip to be out there and nobody protected him with nothing. And the fact that Nip wasn't even supposed to have been there that day, that's the thing that be eating me up. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even supposed to have been there that day. He just popped up on you know what I'm saying, trying to help out one of the homies. You know, that that part right there be having me, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? You there to help somebody, but then you get shot for trying like, yeah, I don't know, cause that shit just don't be sitting right. You know what I'm saying? That whole situation just do not sit right with me at all. I don't get it, man. It really almost seems set. Man, don't it? I mean, that shit look real, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit look real fishy. And then all the stories now, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, rumors or not, but then you start hearing about how, you know what I'm saying, uh Nip was being extorted and all kinds of other shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? Where's all this shit coming from? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't get. Motherfuckers die, and then people want to start coming out with hella stories. Like, where was all these stories at when, you know what I'm saying, Cuz was alive? You know, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And and then his kids got to sit here and grow up and watch all this bullshit. At the very least, they allowed it to happen. Well, yeah, you know, because I be thinking about his kids and I just be like, man, you know what I'm saying? They gotta relive this shit all over again. You know, and think about this too. When they get older, right? When they get older, they're gonna want to watch. They're gonna want to see that video. They're gonna want to see that video. You know, because the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it was caught on video, and I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't seen the video already by some weird chance. Yeah, Tony said that's facts. They are going to suffer more than anyone, and they're innocent. Man, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to do with this stuff, but but the adults, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all an ego thing. You know, you got this person trying to live off of Nip's name. Then you got this person and shit, and then the whole controversy with the Crips LLC thing. And I'm just like, this shit, like, this is not the way to be honoring this man's legacy. He didn't bust his ass this whole time just for motherfuckers just to come in and just fuck shit up. You know, he didn't do it for all that. But you know, almost kind of like one of the things where like, well, we can't wait for this nigga to die. Cause look what they doing. I mean, come on now. This man's gone, and oh, we're doing it for Nip, and we're keeping his name alive, and yeah, that's what you're saying. You're saying that to make it sound good. You're saying that so so nobody don't look at what's really going on. Not much that can be settled with a punch in the mouth. Hell, no need to take them from no need to take them from family. True that. Big facts. You know, I just hope they could, turn out. You know what I'm saying? Good after what I'm saying all this is over with, and you know, and they go on and they grow up and stuff like that. You know, because that's tough. You know what I'm saying? You lose a parent and you only a kid. Like I couldn't even imagine what that's like. Yeah, you know, I can just imagine because it's like you a kid, so you don't know how to like properly handle uh your emotions. You know, so it's just like, is mama coming home? Is daddy coming home? You know what I'm saying? And as the other parent, like, what do you tell your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, daddy's not coming home ever again, or mama's not ever coming home. I mean, that is a tough one. I lost both mine within a year of each other at like 22, and was still nowhere near ready to say it. Ain't no age limit. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I lost mine. I lost my dad when I was see like 2011, 30, 32. I lost mine. I lost my dad when I was 32, and I was I was fucked up. I couldn't imagine it as a little kid. That was like, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I went through that as a kid, I would have some serious trust issues. I would have some serious trust issues. You know, and not even so much of like trust issues on what we know trust issues to be about, but trust issues as in trusting the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Getting involved in the wrong things. You know, I mean, even though I still did, but that was on the other side of the spectrum. I'm trying to say, yeah, I definitely would have turned out worse without them. Man, yeah. Shit, I'll probably be doing life right now on everything. Cause it's like, what's the point in carrying it at that point? You know? Yeah, sometimes you need that daddy's ass whooping. Hey, man, I'm telling you, sure. Like, hey, you doing too much now. Gotta calm your little ass down. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. About to get up on out of here and we'll go ahead finish out the rest of my night. But shit, hey Thomas, shit, I'll be back up either later on today or probably well sure it might be Friday. I mean it might be Saturday because Jimbo's been doing the Friday lives. Uh, but you already know, shoot. If you do, I'll be on that one. If not, then I'll be going up. Not unless coffee goes up. You already know how we do. So, but you have a good one too. You know what I'm saying? Have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't let the motherfuckers at your second home drive you crazy. All right, y'all. I want to thank Thomas for stopping through. You know what I'm saying? And chilling out with me for a quick one. And then everybody else that's gonna catch us on the playback. Thank you for the support. Um, oh shoot, there go ah, uh, hey Lonnie, hey look. I was going to end this live right uh a little while ago. Well, actually a while ago now, right? And then right when I was about to end the live, Thomas come in. And then so right when I'm about to end this live, here you come in to say, uh, that should be funny as hell. Well, shit, y'all want to jump on? I'll drop the link if y'all want to jump on. Shit, I ain't doing anything. I was finna just go ahead and smoke and lay it down for the night. Oh, okay, hold up. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mm, there we go. What's happening?
We had shit. I was just watching fucking AD and fucking academics go back and forth with it about the Flacco shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that shit was fucking funny.
Ah, sure. What was
No,
academic
no.
saying?
Well, I guess him and AD gonna sit down like in about a week. Wait, then you know, H Boy Fun was fucking Freddie Gibbs' manager, so of course H Boy Fun started bringing up Freddie Gibbs and shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that shit was fucking funny. Yeah,
Dang.
like what you gonna do if you run into Freddie Gibbs?
Right.
That boy Ag was like, man, he like, if it's just one on one, he like, I got faith I could beat him one on one. I can at least, I'm bigger than him. I can at least shit on him like Rakishi or whatever. I was like, boy, y'all stupid. Well, that shit was fucking stupid.
Ah, man, hey, that boy DJ academics, man, I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't watch him
He
like
he
that
he
neither,
he,
but I fuck with
he
AD
just
like
always
that.
rub me the wrong way.
That same shit fucking Flacco doing.
Exactly. Yeah, his shadow.
Yeah, that's
I
what they
call
saying.
Flacco his shadow.
Yeah, they trying to say that AD responsible if anything happened to him. AD like, nah, I've been trying to tell him. They trying to tell him
Sure,
to tone it down.
he gonna find out. He keep it up.
Yeah, they all keep saying it. Well, he said he talked to ODM Slim after that video ODM Slim did. Flacco said him and ODM Slim had like over an hour conversation afterwards.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it was beneficial for Flacco.
You better lay that shit down and start you acting right.
Man,
And
man,
supposedly
cause
him and 16 shot him like squash this shit on Clubhouse earlier.
oh, they did.
That's what he was saying. Like it's over with. Like the little issue's over with.
Man, that shit ain't over with.
Hey, he better
That
let
shit,
it go. He better let it
man,
go.
man, ego.
He better let it go.
They can't let it go. Ego. You know these cats' egos be so big. They be like, okay, it's good, it's good, it's good, and be thinking about like, nah, I can't be nah.
Well, that's
You know
what
what I'm saying?
that's what actually said about Adam. He's like Adam would do anything for the content. He was like he'll let any of y'all get fucked over for the content.
Man, shoot. I just want the views, and I want I want the clicks.
I don't give a fuck.
That's all. The more you guys get to acting stupid, the more people gonna want to watch. I'm not mad at that. Keep on going.
Some motherfucker get shot or some shit like that happen.
Oh, Thomas said, uh, they all warned that fool, laughing my ass off, and 16 made a parody clowning Flacco.
I seen
What
that.
he did?
Yeah, I seen
Oh, he
that.
did.
I seen a little parody or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
I
I
seen
was
it on.
watching. Yeah, I was watching one of the clips where it was Flacco, AD, um, uh, what's that chick name? Gina, I think her name
Yeah,
is.
That's on the Monday
Yeah,
show. Yeah,
yeah.
that they started.
It was when that fool Flacco was all linked back and everything. He was looking like he was laying all up on her lap and shit.
Well, that was right after the interview where your boy spit on him. They did that shit right
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. I was like, why is he all like? Yeah, she's just all there, just like you know what I'm saying, just cool with
Yeah, he was drunk though.
it.
But that's what academics trying to say. Is like if Adam's gonna have him out there doing all that crazy shit for views, he better get him to security if he's gonna stay in LA. And he's like, he ain't buying him with security. He's like, Adam don't care what happened to that boy.
Nah, he really don't. He really
Like,
don't.
he need to take the signs and be like, hey, it ain't worth dying over.
Yeah, you know, you know, I look at AD and I'll be like, okay, I can see where what I'm saying he be trying to be cool and try to what I'm saying do shit the right way
He's
and try
gonna
to look
leave.
out for folks. He needs to leave.
He's gonna
He needs to
leave.
stop trying to be so nice too.
He's gonna leave. It's coming. He's trying to build a royal city building. And I think as soon as that shit is like good enough to where it probably covers what cause he said he's making 6 figures a month at no jump. So you imagine that.
Oh, okay. Oh
So like
yeah.
once that shit starts, he'll leave. But he's making too much money over there right now.
Oh yeah. Sure. I ain't going nowhere right right this second either.
And he
I'm
said
gonna stack this money and build my platform.
that's what he's doing. But eventually he's gonna leave.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I'll be seeing him and it just look like he just like I do not want to be here.
Well, he already said like that interview with Flacco and 15 shot him. He said he didn't want to be there. He said Adam asked him to like moderate it because he was out of town. He's
Yes.
like, so I did Adam a favor. He's like, but I already told Adam,
Uh,
don't ask me to sit down with him again.
right.
Cause like, cause he was the one that was like covering up all the shit. So that shit,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
and that shit was wild. And
I
then how
didn't spit on him.
that shit could have went left though. Cause like I don't know, 15 shot him was saying afterwards that they had the guns in there too. Like I don't know how true that is. But he was like,
uh,
he said, you know why they were so calm? He's like, cause they knew it wasn't gonna go that way. He's like, the shooter's always gonna be calm. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't be saying that.
right.
But he said it.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna have to get rid of Flacco.
Yeah. If he don't tone it down for sure. They taking too much heat, just like they got rid of when they was doing this shit with Selena Powell.
Oh
And
yeah.
AD referenced that tonight. He was talking about how he told Adam that the Selena Powell shit was a bad look for the brand. He said this Flacco shit's the same way. He's like, I've been telling him, like it ain't a good look.
Yeah, cause I don't like how Flacco is like. It's almost like he be mocking what we be doing in the streets.
Well, that's what AD said was AD said the whole time he been there, he been saying he ain't from the streets. He ain't he ain't in the streets. He ain't a street person. He said, but as soon as that shit happened, that's not what I seen. He's like, that's not what he was acting like whenever that shit happened. He said
Right.
if he was acting like a person that wasn't in the streets when that happened, okay, cool. He said, but I seen a whole different side. So
Hmm.
I can't stand by that. That shit.
Right. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. He sitting here acting like oh well, I wouldn't did this or I wouldn't did that. I ain't, what I'm saying, I'm not this and I'm not that. But as soon as that shit got popping off, oh yeah, he turned into a big boy then.
And AD
Oh,
was
what's up? I'll
saying
beat
that
your ass.
AD said was saying that he was screaming that shit by standing behind AD the whole time.
Yeah, he was standing behind him too.
So like
Looking
he
like a
popping,
looking
yeah,
like
he
a
popping that shit
looking like a
behind
scared old.
AD.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, and the thing about it is, he he gonna learn shit. AD can't save you.
Nope.
Shit, this is
Sure.
California, buddy. Shoot, this survival
That's
of the
what he's
fittest.
saying.
You
That's
you do not trust nobody out here. The fuck?
that's what he was saying. He's like, I could try to help him when he's in the building, but when he's out on his own on the street or whatever, I can't save him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you can't, man. And that's why I be trying to tell people: don't come to California and get mesmerized by the sunshine, the palm trees, the beaches, and all that. and don't come out here thinking just because Californians speak a certain way that we're all nice people and shit like that. No, I wouldn't trust another Californian to save my life. To save my life.
I tell you what, don't
You
come
know what
here
I'm
expecting that shit neither.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead if you want to. You gonna end up in a fucking box.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's like it could be your own people too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It could be somebody you grew up with for like 30 years and some shit happens and then next thing you know you like stuck looking around like, well, where the fuck this fool go?
man. New Orleans murder rate been crazy since I was a kid.
Man, murder capital. it was
Man,
it was
ain't
one of the
been like
many
the
murder
last
capitals
couple of
of the
years,
90s.
but they running for it this year. I think they had more murders in
All
May, all the way to May this year than they had all of last year. They
they
pushing it
trying to
this
get the
year.
title back.
Yeah, it's dumb. They trying
They're
to get
like,
it
we
back.
taking our title back.
Yeah, dumb shit.
Like, fuck that. I'm like, nah, don't do that. Shoot. And
You
New
know?
Orleans is such a beautiful city too.
Yeah, well, it's a war zone right now.
Oh
Come,
yeah.
come down here and find out for sure. That shit's crazy.
Nah, I'm gonna go on over there. I'm gonna go on over here and yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go look at some titties.
Yeah, it
I'm
ain't
gonna
even
give me
safe
some
right there.
beads. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I know.
That street ain't even
I,
safe no more.
but I much rather know that I'm having fun if I'm going out than not having fun and going
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's always a good
You know
way
what
to
I'm
look
saying?
at it.
Hey, I'm just saying, I much rather look at titties than look at another dude before I go out.
See, they had
I
one
want
that
to make sure
happened a
the last
couple
thing I
years
see on my
back.
mind.
Yeah, they were shooting down like down Bourbon Street, and like they got one of the guys, but the other guy they never did find him. And they had a girl, that was a
Oh,
girl and a guy that
she
got
couldn't tell.
killed. And supposedly the guy that they caught, it wasn't even his gun that killed the girl, but I think he caught like a because he was involved. He caught like a manslaughter charge. Like that shit was
Oh,
crazy.
damn. Homeboy got up out of there like, y'all ain't gonna find me.
Yeah, he got the fuck. It was that night. But they had cameras and shit. It was crazy. Just like that crazy ass
Man,
shit
hey.
I talked about the other night with that dude at the whole motel. That shit was wild.
Oh,
I sent
yeah.
your ass that fucking shit too. That shit crazy.
That shit was hella crazy.
You start saying, I didn't know
I
who
done,
he was. And with that little notebook says with his name written on it and his number.
man, you know what I'm saying?
Then they had
Wow.
surveillance video, because he was trying to say that dude took him and held him by knife point. They had surveillance video of him being outside the run by himself. So if he was really in danger, he could have took off running.
Period.
And when they said, well, when you was outside smoking your cigarette for like 15 minutes, you didn't try to get away. I was like, man, every time I read that shit, I just shake my head.
Hey, and I and that and that's evidence right there of why I be saying people are just some dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, crazy.
Like that shit don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, he want to talk
Yeah.
about he wasn't gay. Nah, you gay. You gay.
Yeah, you are. Damn. Why the fuck I keep losing lighters?
That's how it
Oh
works.
well.
Cause I always lose a fucking lighter. Then that other one with it, oh, you done left me. All right, it's my show now. What we gonna talk about? That the running to is back. Or the one place I wouldn't want to die is on Bourbon Street. Cause that fucking ground is fucking nasty as can be. Like I think if you die on Bourbon Street, you're gonna die twice. That's how dirty it is. I'm wondering if you're still hearing me or not. Am I just bullshitting to myself? Can you hear me, Thomas? Millie left me and I don't even know if I'm still in there. Does she know how to get back in? Hey, I don't know. I don't know what happened. He done fell off. He probably went to sleep like I did at one time. He lost his lighter, then he lost his connection. J Millie went ghost on me. God damn. Hey, I haven't been at San Bernardino, but I can tell you what, Bourbon Street is fucking nasty. It's fucking nasty as fuck. It smells like nothing but alcohol and piss on the ground. You would not want to lay on that motherfucker. That motherfucker shit. And then whenever during the pandemic, all them big ass big old rats was coming out from them restaurants because they ain't had nothing to eat. It's fucking nasty on purpose. They try to clean it every morning, but it's fucking nasty. Trying to give them enough time to get back in here. Maybe his phone died, but jump back in here about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna click out. Yeah, I didn't know he was on. I was over there fucking around. I want to go click out and go see if he's coming back. Cause I don't want to mess up. I know for sure, like compared to like Houston and like the other big cities I've been to, New Orleans is there. Yeah, my sister coming back. The crazy part is people actually do stupid shit for them dumbass deeds. And then Millie just left me, huh? Yeah, I don't know, like Bourbon Street, like that shit smells like straight up sewage and fucking alcohol all the time. That's why I don't ever go down to Bourbon Street. And then all the shit that goes on around that motherfucker, it ain't safe no more. That motherfucking place is a war zone. Alright, I'm thinking he don't know how to click back in here, so I'm about to just click out. I'm about to message him. Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking he might not know how to get back in here now that he done got out. Which I've seen people do it. I don't know if he knows how to do it. I'm gonna give it to 125. If he ain't back by 125, I'm like to end the show for his ass. And click out. Got 2.5 more minutes. I think J Millie just Rick Ross things like they did on the 85 South show. I think he acted like he had to go use the bathroom and just left. He acted like he lost his lighter and then just pieced out on my ass. They call that a fucking French exit or some shit like that. He might have just got so high he forgot he was even on. He just grabbed the lighter and went to sleep after. Yeah, I think he's gone. All right, Thomas. Like he said, keep it militant. We out.